think about that vine all the time.
Speak!
Fuck!
It would be so embarrassing if I fractured my wrist, though, because I heard it by opening a jar of spaghetti sauce.
That's just
And I was in a bad mood.
Right.
And it wasn't
Punched
opening.
a wall.
And so I decided that I was going to open it no matter what circumstance or what amount of pain it was going to cause me. So I have never strained, clenched, or hurt myself more by opening this.
After this, Sydney's gonna show you the butter knife trick with the tap, tap
so
open.
That's so funny because a girl showed up to my class today with fucking 2 wrist braces on because she sprained both of her wrists. I don't know, I interrupted her because I guess I'm selfish. Hi, baby.
Here comes the whore.
Hello.
Adina.
I grab.
She said there's not a man out here, so I don't give a fuck. I would like to talk about how my don't have one of those. My cat is a man whore. Okay? She rolls over, shows her belly. Very vulnerable.
Screamed at me.
She looks so beautiful right now. I literally, I'm a mother.
YouTube exclusive.
I'm a mother.
That's weird. You see this hat? That's weird.
You see these face bones?
You see these face bones? Okay. Guys,
you see this big clit?
You see this big fat ass? Have you ever seen me without this fat ass?
No.
That's
literally
weird.
Not once. Not once.
You turn around and it's just a pancake.
No, literally. I just show a plank of wood. I still can't stop thinking about how for 2 weeks I couldn't fully extend my leg. I had to walk with a limp. And so, which is so embarrassing because I didn't even have a brace or anything for it. So I didn't even have a reason that I was walking with a limp. But when I went bowling with you guys, I got so excited I got a strike because in the first game I got a 7. Hey, total score? 7?
Yeah.
What's a normal score?
360.
Oh, not 300.
In one?
Like an average person, I'd say around 100.
In the 10 little rounds that you do for one full game, 100 to 150.
But she got a 7.
I got a 7.
And you usually you get up to 10 points per bowl.
Yeah, available to you.
And what did you do?
7.
No. What?
Yours was probably 160 or something, right?
Yeah, she was hitting the gutter
was
so
over and
or
over.
only
Yeah.
hitting one
you got,
so often.
upset with me at one point. You were like, I'm not driving you home. You get one more gutter. I'm like, you think I'm doing this on purpose? And so
It was more like the tender.
I switched to... No, you were trying to, coach me. I got what you were doing. I switched to a different ball, and in the next thing, immediately got 2 strikes. So I got so excited on the second strike that I jumped up in the air, and I don't know what happened, but I tore something in my knee, and for the next 2 weeks, I could not fully extend my knee. I was dragging it around. It was so embarrassing. So yeah, your spaghetti jar story is not as humbling as I feel like walking with a limp due to bowling. A bowling injury.
I was definitely sore after that night of bowling.
It's a highly active sport.
But I can't do pull down weights because I have bad elbows. If I lift any amount of weight with my elbows, they lock. And I can't move them.
That's concerning to
And
me.
it's extremely painful, and I have to get somebody to help me pop them back.
I'm begging you to go to a doctor.
It is excruciatingly painful.
Yeah.
Because that's not normal.
It is so painful.
You notice how other people in the gym don't need other people to help them unlock their elbows? It's not an average thing.
Yo, some people have passwords on their iPhones. Some people lock their elbows.
All right, are we ready? So did anything weird happen to you guys this week?
See, now penises. Why do you, as a man, own a vacuum? Oh my god!
Hello, everyone. Oh my god.
We have a new... Now?
No, I was going to go into a joke thing just for us.
I'm going to choke you out for stealing my line.
I was going to...
Do it.
I
dare you. Yeah. That would be so funny if you did that. That would be...
You were like, do it.
That would be so funny if you did that.
It's almost as if, that exact scenario is everyone's contact photo for you and me.
That's very true.
I was jokingly going to be like, oh, we have a new set. We also have a new theme song.
And I'll kill you. Hello, everyone. It's your favorite neighborhood hot messes here. I'm Rachel Osterhout.
I'm Sydney Glenn.
I'm Keegan Morgan.
With a hurt wrist. And
Hey.
this is Try Tuesdays.
Hey.
Woo!
Hey.
If you notice...
No, I don't think they noticed.
No?
The audio listeners. No, maybe they're like, this audio fucking sucks.
If there's any technical difficulties,
Blame Blame Sydney.
Yeah, you know what? Blame me.
I was going to say give us some grace. We're still figuring out the new mics, but...
Sydney yelled at me.
DM Sydney.
That's because I was trying to set everything up.
But if you really like it, also DM Sydney. So you win some, you lose some.
And if you want to eat Sydney's ass, send her a text.
No, you can text her boyfriend about that.
Yeah.
And then he will forward it in a really weird way. It's like, they told me this, but like, so you've got to go through the awkwardness of knowing you're telling her boyfriend that, but he's going to forward it still.
Facebook message Sydney's boyfriend.
Let's not.
I don't even follow my boyfriend on Facebook.
Well,
so it's not Facebook
I knew y'all weren't that serious.
Damn.
Oh my god.
You're practically not even
it's
together.
Instagram official.
Yeah.
LinkedIn. Are you contact?
We are connected on LinkedIn.
I have blocked someone on LinkedIn. Like, have you ever been so petty you've blocked someone on LinkedIn? Okay.
Oh no, because
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the stalker guy.
Sydney, I didn't know you had a stalker.
Keegan and I both had a
Cindy
stalker.
lore comes out every
What?
5 years.
Yeah, we both had the stalker guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
No.
What? Oh my god, I forgot about
Yeah,
it. I thought you meant my high school stalker, and I was like,
Oh,
Why?
no.
Hey, why am I the only one without a stalker? I'm just gonna say it.
it's honestly some of the greatest trauma of my life, so I don't really want one.
So you can just give it to you.
Yeah, we can just do a little trade-off. I'll give you my greatest trauma.
Oh my god, it's...
And then we'll do a trade-off.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all.
You're like, I don't think I want that.
Listen. Oh my god, Trauma Tuesdays is actually coming out. We are recording on a Tuesday.
Wait, oh my gosh, guys, we haven't done that in a while. That's so fun.
Oh.
Keegan just vomits.
If it
I'm gonna
sounds...
start making stuff up that's happening for people who are only listening on microphones. I'd be like, oh my god, a deer just walked in. Like,
I'll just make the sounds.
Foley artist queen over here.
Yeah. Oh my god, a deer just came in.
Oh my god.
Do you have a radio?
Wait, do you guys hear that?
Oh my god, Squidward! What are you doing here?
Got Jennifer Coolidge.
Keegan. Wait. Keegan. SpongeBob. It's Squidward.
Guys, this isn't even our drunk episode.
Somebody wants to help me write 20 pages in a script, and I'll be done.
I can't say I want to.
I wrote the most depressing
script. If you had
script.
a gun to my head, then like I would definitely be willing.
So I have to run out to a store real quick. I'll be right
Walmart,
back.
Dollar General.
Dollar General sounds good.
This is America. This is North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I'm gonna dox us.
Dude.
I'm gonna be like, if you want to visit our new studio, and then I just give our apartment address. Okay.
Let me have Advil. I'm in a lot of pain. My neck
do you want
hurts.
some water and some Tylenol?
I actually have Wawa.
Wah, wah.
Nobody make a comment if I crawl like a spider off
I
the
think
The audio got messed up for 1 second, but I'm describing a New Girl scene in this next statement.
that guy's about to blow himself up. Wah, wah. I think of that, and every time you go, the James Charles video. Wah, wah, wah.
It's so funny.
And so I'm thinking of like a cutesy little character, and you're going. Wah, wah, wah.
Keegan is currently doing yoga.
You can do the splits.
That's not...
Okay, she's closer than I've ever been.
That's fair, that's fair.
I think if she did that every day, she would be able to do them. Or that could have been me making stuff up for listeners. She's doing the splits!
Oh.
They're like, fuck, let me change this. Watch it
Okay.
right now. Is Keegan? Who is that?
Who is having amazing sex right now?
Not it. That's what. Have you guys seen that thing where it's like, why is it called horseplay? You never see horses play. They're always looking like someone just got shot.
Oh my god, I do have a weird thing to tell you guys. So we got paired up in one of my groups, like a 2-on-2, a 1-on-1.
Okay. Yeah.
A 1-on-1 like group, so we like went back and forth about how we should improve our stories and specific scenes and dialogue that we wanted to change. And the guy that I was working with was like, have you ever seen this gameplay? And it was like 12 minutes something. I was like, oh no, I haven't seen this gameplay before. And he was like, oh, who did you used to watch as a kid for your gameplays? And I was like, oh, like just the basics, like PewDiePie, Daz Games. Oh my god, I love Daz Games. I was like, oh really? Like Daz Games is one of my favorite. I still watch him every once in a while. Have you seen his video on furries? No, I haven't. I saw his video on Ponyplay and it makes me laugh so hard. I think he really covers my community well. And I said, okay, well, so back to your script. I think that you could change the dialogue here because it's a little too obvious, but here's how you could go around it and be almost even more obvious with it. So basically, Daz Game's video, he respects my community in a way that not a lot of people do. As a member of the furry community.
Coming out to you as a furry in class?
I changed the topic again. I redirect back to the script, and he brings it up again. I just love when, like, people respect my community, because at first I thought maybe I'd heard him wrong. By the third time he had said it,
it's like, I get it.
I was like, right. And he was looking at me. He looked at me for a long time.
Did he think you were going to be like, he as well, don't tell
yes.
anyone?
He was waiting for me to, like, pull a tail out of my back pocket.
Right, out of something.
I'm just like you, I think that's true. You're just like me, yes, I can see. We are furries.
As somebody that has actually never watched
We
the
have
movie,
tails too, we have tails too.
I only watched the Barbie.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
I've only seen Barbie Nutcracker, but get
We
this.
fuck
Get this.
like dogs, we fuck like dogs.
You're on
So-
a
I
different
wear a
wavelength
suit,
right now.
I wear a suit.
So,
It's made of fur.
anyways, I love your songs. It's very beautiful.
I like to chew.
Oh my god.
But we're gonna stop it there.
I
I think it's great, but we're gonna let Cindy finish her sentence before she forgets.
I started, so
But you kept going.
you didn't let me finish either.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I didn't let him finish though.
I've only watched the Barbie Nutcracker, and it's kind of funny because I watched the behind the scenes and like how they interviewed not Barbies, ballerinas for and all that, and they were like, I started when I was 3 years old, and now I'm a professional ballerina, and I was like, me, an 8-year-old, I was like, wow,
I'm
way
old.
too late. I can't become a ballerina.
I give up.
And so I never did ballet just because of that.
No, honestly, I went back. So I used to take dance classes, and then when I went back when I was like 13 or something, and you honestly, like, it's so fucking hard to jump back in because they put you in a beginner's class. You have to be, otherwise you hurt yourself. It's like a serious, like,
Whoa.
it's a thing. And so, they put me in a class with like 8-year-olds, and that was humbling. And so I ended up quitting because I was like tired of dealing with the kids around me every day. And so, yeah, I mean, it is really hard. Like, I know that's a joke, but like, you have to start really young.
Yeah.
Let me let you guys know that it is especially humbling when you cut off your toe
I was about
the
to
week
say, talk
before
about
the
your
dance
wrist one more
recital,
Oh no.
and
your dance
you
recital?
don't make it to the competition, so they kick you out of the class.
No, it wasn't your fault.
And they also gave up on trying to teach you how to do a cartwheel. Because
you can
I
almost
was
do a split, and I'm
hopeless.
telling you that. And the camera doesn't get to see that.
I still can't do a cartwheel.
I still can't do it.
well, I can't anymore, so
I couldn't do a somersault either. Like, even the
'Cause of my
easier
wrist.
version. I can't do that. And I was put in like a little dance class, a little gymnastic class when you're like a toddler, and even that small, even that compact, I could not do a somersault.
Speaking of childhood and stuff, we're gonna be talking about our childhood obsessions.
I did something very, very embarrassing for you guys for the show. I found my old fan page for the Hunger Games and Percy Jackson. That was I know you were burping, but that was an appropriate vomit sounding response.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's really, really, really bad. Just the Tumblr drawings of like what
You
they
drew?
imagine. No. I would
Oh.
screenshot them. I don't know if that's worse. I would screenshot them and post them. It was like what people imagined Percy and Annabeth would look like because the movie wasn't out yet.
Have you guys seen that drawing gif of like Mario and Wario, or like Mario and
Is this about to be
Luigi,
something I wish I did?
and they like rip off their
yeah,
shirt?
it is.
Oh my god, you guys haven't seen this?
I don't want
Oh my
to
god.
see that. Please
Oh
don't
my
go get your phone. Please don't go.
I need you guys to see this. Watch this. Okay.
It's frozen on like
It's like
Mario
it's like
dick
a really
pic.
small screen. No, for real.
It's a mushroom.
Honestly, that kind of makes sense.
Guys, is it canon for Mario's dick to be a mushroom? Please like and subscribe.
Is that why he's always taking all the other mushrooms? He's like,
oh yeah, he's beating those mushrooms.
Bro,
he needs to have the biggest dick.
load.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, it's kind of a work of art. Oh,
It like keeps.
he's fully strapped.
No, it keeps going. I need it to load though.
How long is this?
Way too long.
Oh, okay.
It like goes on a little longer than you want it to.
For our listeners, I'm going to be brief and vague.
No, I'll put it in there.
You absolutely should.
Yeah, I can't. We don't need to describe it. It's fine. You can.
Well, for
you don't
our
need
listeners,
no, they need to.
I'm
Switch
gonna
over.
delete my search history real quick.
You need to click on the Spotify app. It's not even that hard. You don't even have to switch to YouTube. Click on the Spotify app. Hey, we're right here. Hey, are you at work?
Unless you're driving.
Are you at work? No, if you're driving, we're doing the Brittany Broski rules.
Literally?
Shut your eyes, hands off the wheel.
Switch-
Shut your eyes, hands off the wheel.
Put the car into neutral, switch into the passenger seat, just glide for a little bit.
Horizontally. Tokyo Drift will start playing now. If you do that, you'll unlock a special Trauma Tuesdays Tokyo Drift. Keegan just dropped her phone. But yes, for context, Brittany Broski says anytime she's like, hey, if anyone's driving, you know the rules. Hands off the wheel, eyes closed, hands off the wheel. Just listen to me. Pay attention to me.
That's awful.
So we do the same rules here. So this is the drawing I was talking about. I will be inserting it.
Not the green hair.
The ombre teal hair.
Because
Not only
The Kool-Aid
is
dipped.
this is a drawing of Annabeth and Percy that I was fangirling about, to quote. And then Annabeth is wearing a Harry Potter shirt, holding a Starbucks cup, and then holding The Fault in Our Stars book, which I was also obsessed with. Looking back,
Do you think we would have been friends?
no,
at that
I got
time
bullied.
period?
I got bullied for liking books a lot. And I don't blame people. I did nothing but talk about books. I worked in the library for fun. I would leave class early because I would finish the assignments early. And most people would fuck around on their laptops. And I would go and sort books in the library.
I don't know if we would have been. I mean, I was a nerd in
You're
like middle
yeah,
school.
I don't think I would've fucked with
We
you.
would have been each other's worst bullies.
Okay,
That's
I'm
such
scared of blonde women. Okay, have I mentioned that? I have told
You're
you
not
that.
a woman.
When I first
I'm totally
met you,
kidding.
I told you I was a little scared you were gonna be mean because you were dressed so cute. You were wearing like this really adorable dress, and in my experience, it was blonde girls wearing cute dresses that were my worst nightmare. Okay, in middle school.
That's fair. But then whenever I got in the car,
Shut up, homo.
Yo, this is an inside joke. Please don't cancel Keegan for this.
You just said like actually
I didn't know that.
What did I say? Why am I canceled?
Anyways,
fandoms.
bouncing off of the Percy Jackson one, I read all the books, but I wasn't like obsessed with it. Mine was definitely Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Hunger Games pin. I don't know where it is
had it
anymore.
too.
And then my grandpa had a bow and arrow, and whenever he passed, like I was like, I want to get that bow and arrow, and my mom was like, she just wants to be Katniss Everdeen, and I was like, even to this day, anytime I mention that, because I still want to do it, it seems super cool.
Yeah.
She's like, she used to love the Hunger Games. I'm like, Ladina, shut the fuck up.
You have told me this story a couple of times on the way to your parents' house.
Yeah.
And
Then you get there all
you're
pissed.
like I can feel the sweat under your skin from the rage. Like and I know that anger. I know
so
that anger. I
embarrassing.
recognize that anger. I feel that anger. I know that anger.
I would
understand
commonly.
that.
Thank you.
So I'm talking. This is like 2011, 2012. When I started reading the Hunger Games, the Mockingjay book had not come out yet.
That's
And
wild.
so when it did, I had to wait. That was the worst weeks of my life. It wasn't even that long because it was like a few weeks or months. But I had to wait, and I wanted to know what happened so bad because of course Catching Fire ends on a cliffhanger, and that was so that I still vividly remember like grabbing when it came out. I'm grabbing it and was so excited, and the movies had not come out yet, and I would wear my hair in a side braid, of course, and I had the Mockingjay pin, I had all the books, I had t-shirts, and I found a photo of me from when the movie came out, and I am quite literally, I guess I thought it'd be like cute and like funny to literally hug the movie poster. And whenever photos I am showing you guys, just know that was the least embarrassing part of this account. All of these, main post. Hey, main post on the feed. Everyone.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
wondered why people did not like me in middle school. I don't wonder that anymore. It's so shocking. If you knew me in middle school, no, you didn't. You literally didn't. And so I just refuse to go back to my hometown. I cannot look anyone in the eyes knowing they followed me on this account. And there's probably, honestly, there might be some stuff that could get me canceled on there. I don't even know. Because you're 11 and you have unbridled internet access.
Yeah.
What was up with that?
See, there's a specific TikTok video that I made that I think would get me canceled.
Okay,
So-
Hunger Games.
Okay, so...
How'd you feel about fatness?
Wait, I remember that. People
Wait, I
loved
don't
it.
know that.
The
It was
Hungry
like, it was
Games?
some parody.
Oh, I
It
didn't
had,
finish
like, a really
it.
large woman.
I don't
I
like...
didn't watch it. I just saw clips of it.
I saw clips of it. Yeah, I don't know if ever. I remember the Starving Games where it turned into like a porn halfway through.
Yeah, no. So that's the one I was thinking of. That I
never saw
started
it
watching it and I was like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. I turned off
I
Netflix.
don't really remember like exactly too
Wait.
much about it, but I did recently see a TikTok of a girl being like, when I was really young and I was obsessed with the Hunger Games, so I saw the Starving Games and asked my family to pick that as their like family movie night, and then it gets to the cave scene where she's like writing. She's like traumatized with that. I'm like, oh yeah. I feel like that would have happened to me if I didn't know what it was. Percy Jackson was at the same time as my Hunger Games phase. I was obsessed with Hunger Games. I was obsessed with Percy Jackson. I had a Camp Half-Blood t-shirt, and I would talk to anyone who would listen about Percy Jackson. Unfortunately, I read all the books, anything Rick Riordan ever wrote, so even like the ones that weren't as good, like the Kane Chronicles, I read everything this man ever wrote, and I mean that shit. You could go on the Rick Riordan website, the official website, and you could find out who your goddess parent was. And
my God.
I was Athena. And I was very proud of that, okay? Like, Athena all the way, obviously. And actually, Athena got her name because I was coming out of my Percy Jackson phase when I was given her. And I also birthed her out of my brain. I gave birth to her out of my brain like Athena did with her children. And big Percy Jackson gal, okay? I would read, that's the only time I read fanfiction. I would go on Wattpad.com and look up Percibeth fanfiction, and I would eat that shit up. It wasn't even like rated E. It wasn't even like sexual stuff. Like, you know, like people think of Wattpad fanfiction, they think of like sexual stuff.
Well, it's
it was
not,
just
no.
genuinely like coupley moments that like 11, 12-year-old me was like, this is love. This is real love. Like,
So if we're going to go all the way through, I'm going to change the pace a little bit from books and movies to my truest obsession, to where my parents were a little concerned.
oh boy.
Here we go.
Wow, I am offended
There's
now.
only one way we can go with this.
Well, you know what? Now I don't even say it.
Yes,
I wanna
say
hear
it!
it.
We are so proud of this.
Are we?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm happy y'all didn't know
I
me
am
during this
embarrassed.
time.
I have nothing that I can be embarrassed of.
Okay.
Because
Just
I was,
document.
I am the most I've ever been in my fangirl phase is now.
I love that for you.
And you documented on your
I love it. Okay, so yeah, my obsession whenever I was
hate
younger, from 12 years old up until
Yesterday.
yesterday, yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. Tomorrow, the next day, I was
Next Christmas.
obsessed, completely obsessed with One Direction. And that was the same thing. If anybody wanted, like, I would talk to anybody about it if they were willing to listen. I had posters,
poor mom.
stickers. I had, my stepdad bought One Direction Converse for me.
Now I know those Slade.
I
care.
wore them twice. The only reason why I didn't wear them more is because that's whenever I started going to high school, and you know people make fun of me for that.
I would like
Yeah.
snickered at those.
And so I was like, oh, I gotta stop. But, and there was this app. It was called, I don't know what it's called, but it
One
was
Erection.
basically, no, it was,
There's
No.
more than one.
Well, all
5
together,
erection.
it made one.
one really large.
Yeah, like the giant.
Yeah.
penis
It's like
that
the
was
Power
in
Rangers.
I
They
have,
have to
different
come
directions.
I have a
together.
question for you. It's a little personal.
Yeah.
If If Harry Styles were to sell a Harry Styles brand sex toy, would you buy it?
Okay, so...
Right, the answer is yes.
I mean, I don't...
It depends. Like, what?
Yeah, it depends. Like, what features?
It's like those toothbrushes that you
4.5 stars.
Once you put it in, it starts singing the song. So once you put it in, it starts
like,
singing the song.
I thought you meant
got that one thing.
watermelon sugar, and it goes in. Oh,
You're like, like you like vibrate off the bed.
I thought you meant you used a vibrating toothbrush, and I was like, can you feel anything?
That would be very intimate and vulnerable
And uncomfy.
And
yeah,
unsanitary.
you can be like absolutely in love with like a man though, like for fan reasons, fangirling in the ultimate sense. So of course started with the books. The movies had not come out yet. The casting hadn't come out yet. But when it did, Josh Hutcherson, I want to this day, I'm going to say this and I'm going to mean it. To this day, I want to shake that man like a dog with a chew toy. Okay, he's 5'5". I don't care. I can fix him.
He's 5'5".
Yes, and I don't care. I'll take that man. I'll shake him like a chew toy. I am rabid for Josh Hutcherson to this day.
I feel the same way. And also, I believe that men who are the same height as me, I get dibs. Bruno Mars is mine. Bruno Mars is 5'5". I am 5'5". Bruno Mars and I click. Okay? I say that with a crisp K. Click.
Since literally Little Manhattan, which he was like 8 in that, and I was like, of course, a small child. So I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute.
Child.
And so then it keeps going to Bridge of Terabithia. I am like fangirling over him then, because I'm like fucking 8 by then. And so I have always been in love with Josh Hutcherson, and then Five Nights at Freddy's comes out. I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's. I watched that movie. I was sad.
about to say.
I was sad, and I was barking. I was growling. At one point, like...
I know that I haven't seen the movie. I know there were visuals of him sweaty and scared and like...
He like, at one point he's like, it's all okay. And I'm like, yeah!
To that peak.
God.
I'm watching this with a man, though, is the problem. I'm like, looking
No,
at
but
Josh
it kind of makes you want to fuck that man more.
It didn't, unfortunately, with the man, but...
So
when he was cast as PETA, when you get to the Hunger Games movies, I'm feral, right? I'm 12 years old. I don't know what's happening, but something's happening.
sorry.
Things are happening to me.
I wanted to give a candy, and
I felt like that. I felt like that when I saw him on screen. I felt like, oh!
She said something.
For context, Keegan got hit with a candy. Yeah, in the most loving way possible.
Is it dark chocolate, though?
The scenes in the cave, I'm feeling something, okay? The book PETA says, and remember, we're supposed to be madly in love, so feel free to kiss me as much as you like. 12-year-old me, I'm on the floor, I'm sobbing. A while ago,
It's
Keegan
dark
was
chocolate.
arched trying to stretch her back. I was like, suddenly that's me, okay? I'm sitting there arched, suddenly, just out of nowhere, on my knees. Like, and so...
I'm literally blushing.
At the same time, because guess what? Had a trifecta of fandoms happening. Tumblr, I was on that shit. I was scrolling. The Fault in Our Stars, which, looking back, not John Green, incredibly wonderful and talented person. Is The Fault in the Stars the best book ever made? No, and I genuinely thought that at the time. And there's a scene, why are they making out in the Anne Frank house? Why are you making out in the Anne Frank house?
As somebody...
I've never been that horny in my life, and I'm touch deprived right now.
As somebody...
They were in her bunker, though, right? Were they in her bunker? Because that's really fucked
Out
up.
of the Anne Frank house, so yeah.
Oh my god.
As somebody...
And everyone claps.
Okay,
Claps? Who claps?
the audience?
No, everyone else in the Anne Frank house, like the bystanders.
What?
Like the other tourists.
Okay, so I've never seen or read The Fault in Our Stars. I isn't the reason why they're there is because it's her Make-A-Wish too?
Yeah. Guess what? They're both dying. And so...
Wait, Keegan.
Because you're Make-A-Wish. Let me tell you, they made a wish. They went to Amsterdam, saw the Anne Frank house. They went back to the hotel. They fucked for the first time. Both of them fucked for the first time.
distraught at this moment. But why would your Make-A-Wish?
It was Amsterdam in general.
Okay.
There is a reason. Her favorite author of all time is living there. You can't get a hold of him. He's a recluse. So they went to go visit him in person. But they did all the other tourist things.
Holy shit.
I like how I didn't even remember that until I'm saying it. I'm like, suddenly I remember the plot of it.
I don't think I've cried in like a year and a half. That got me.
That's untrue because on the podcast you have cried laughing.
No, but
And your ass played
tears
Macklemore.
came out.
Your ass
I
played
couldn't
Macklemore and there was tears you were wiping away. You're like, that should be illegal. That's what you said.
So, for a second, in your initial reaction, I couldn't tell if you were crying because you remembered that part of the movie and you were so emotional, or if you were laughing.
I have seen the movie. I don't remember that. That is the worst part. I have emotionally blocked that out.
So there's this part where they go, okay, and is it poetic? No. Was I eating that shit up? Yes. So on this Instagram, I made a pumpkin, painted it, and put the clouds that said, okay, the Fault in Our Stars clouds.
Oh, wait.
You see, you put the thing
That's
that does the
yours?
killing
Yes,
between your teeth.
this is mine.
But you never let it do the killing.
They weren't British.
Yeah, they could have been.
But yeah, I already told the story on the podcast how a man pulled out a cigarette and I jokingly said those are bad for you, and he said, oh, it's a like as a joke, said the metaphor thing, and I ate that shit up. That's funny as fuck. But to me, because I was a fucking fangirl.
Yeah.
And so, basically that was my like trifecta.
I did read the stories all the time with the, the YN.
Your name?
Yeah.
I thought
remember-
YN until Brittany Broski was yes, no, and I never understood.
That
I was
made
like,
sense.
I was like, it's not a question. It's like, it's not a question.
No, yeah, it's so funny because, like, I remember, like, during the peak when everybody would do the YN stuff, and I read this one story, and it was, like, One Direction fanfic, asterisk, plot twist, in all caps, asterisk, and I was like, this is art. This is the most amazing.
Literary masterpiece.
It was a literary masterpiece. And I read it, and it was
like, not an Anne Frank level at all.
It was better. No, it was
better than Anne Frank's diary.
It was
You heard it here
so.
first, folks.
It was like this girl. She gets kidnapped by One Direction, of course.
They celebrate
and then plot twist, they're all monsters of some sort, and it's like I was like eating this.
So
shit
it was
up.
a plot twist. They weren't.
It was no. It was. But I was like. But the thing is,
So like very much China and McClain.
Yeah, they're calling on the monsters.
Calling on-
They're coming out. I got that way too fast.
I'm happy you said something because I did not get it.
I miss her Disney knees. Disney's.
And to make matters even worse is that I thought that they were such great writers because they weren't the same age. They totally were. But like, I thought they were such great writers that whenever I went and tried to attempt to make a story it was a fan fiction, but wasn't a Your Name kind of style, and I literally didn't get past a chapter, which is 2 pages.
Can we see your work?
Dude, I don't even know if I can log in. It's not on Wattpad. It's on Quotive.
But we can probably find you on there.
I put it down. But actually,
Put it down.
I took it all back. I shot it. I took it all back like an olive yeller. I actually do want to look it up though.
I can think of something that I was obsessed with. In high school, I was obsessed with Marvel. To the point where I thought every man was like must have loved me because I was a guy's guy. No, yeah.
They're ringing the door right now, begging to be let in.
Dude, so many guys have invited me to the Anne Frank house. It's not even funny.
That would be the name of like an exclusive New York gay club.
But-
like they would fucking name it that shit.
I am not kidding you. How many Marvel movies were there before Endgame came out? I saw all of them, then I watched them all in a row, and I watched every single blooper, every single Comic-Con live, every single interview.
Okay, you've already given everyone boners. Like, can you chill out?
Hundreds of hours. And you know what I did when I watched these?
What?
Open mouth sobbed. I need to meet them. I'm gonna be one of them. I was convinced I was going to be a Marvel star. That's why I wrote that Stan Lee letter. And I was like, you got mean so much to me. And then a month later after I sent it, he died. And I was like, damn.
Did it have anthrax in it? Like, do you think it was related? Or
Are you trying to say
that she was the anthrax killer? Yeah. You
I got in.
Yeah.
Guys, I hacked the quote
I'm
of
in.
mainframe.
Wait,
For context, we're
do
talking
you
about
want
the
to read it
website.
or do you want us to read it?
Oh my god.
We're
Oh,
talking about
I
the
don't even know.
website that Sydney may or may not allegedly have written fanfiction.
Oh my
or read
God.
Oh
Look
my
at that Harry Styles One Direction
already
banner with
see-
Noah Owen.
I already see the meme font
From
from 2012.
Oh my god, I don't even. I'm so.
No, because
embarrassed.
I literally, you can't imagine how much worse the Instagram
No,
is.
the thing
Remember
is, though-
public.
Brittany Broski was praised for this.
True.
You are
You're right.
Brittany
We
Broski.
were just foaming at the mouth. about
Literally,
5 years
okay.
ago over a 5-5 man.
No,
So-
I screamed at the top of my lungs for Josh Hutcherson.
I'm worried people are gonna file a noise complaint, but it's not quite
Well,
ours yet.
they will every Tuesday.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
I went under an alias.
Annabelle.
Yeah.
I see it. That was my alias as well.
Oh
which
my
is
God.
Bizarre.
That is
for my
bizarre.
stuff. My fucking.
Oh wait, but yours made
Paperwork.
sense
Why?
because
I
Annabeth.
just liked the name. No, this was for like the Hunger Games stuff.
Oh,
so, like,
that's right. That's right.
I just liked the name a lot. I was obsessed with it.
Me too.
And so I would go as Annabelle. And so for the longest time, these friends that I have knew me as Annabelle. And it took them a while to like unlearn that actually.
what was? Did you have a last name? And what was your last name?
I used to go by like this alias that you could I think it was like like Annabelle Lawson or something. Like something like very no, it was Larson.
Lawson?
Annabelle Larson.
Annabelle
Annabelle
Lawson.
Larson. So it was like a very
I was
don't
like,
know, I feel
arcane?
that sounds-
We have no connections. We have absolutely no connections, but I will get Lawson on Saturday Night Live. I have no connections, but I will.
Mr. Lawson.
And I'll get Zach on there too. My
We're getting
kings.
You guys on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
I would literally die for both of them. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I'm like, these men are funnier than me, save them. And I don't say that shit. I don't say that shit lightly, okay? I don't say men are funnier than me. No, them together, it's like
I
they really
know.
should have. They should have a podcast that is the guy version of us.
I wish
truly.
they would get married.
I was looking at my profile and it says under published. I guess I did.
I want to read this
I
so
do-
bad.
No,
Like,
I
never want anything more.
Come
I-
on! Yes, we're
Can we
gonna read
please do
it.
a dramatic reading?
I'm gonna start crying. Hang on a second.
It's okay. I already cried about Anne Frank twice today.
Okay.
Guys, this
No.
isn't fucking amateur hour. We have some reading to do. Annabelle's POV. You know what? Just leave and never come back because we are through.
I'm guessing that's spiking like crazy.
I'll
actually
fix
not-
it. It's my problem.
It's not too chunky. Or
Trent
anything.
yelled right before he smacked me. I felt the burning on my cheek as I fell to the ground. You know what? I will leave because I don't care about you, bastard, with the A censored. I yelled as I started to run downstairs and grab my pack and leave. Bye, bitch, with bitch censored.
No, bye, bitch.
Oh, bye, bitch, with the I and the T censored. Have a fun time looking for a new home, because I know you parents won't be here for ya, he yelled. I started to cry as I was running down the sidewalk.
Okay,
not lads.
And I ran for a while until I felt far enough away from that demon. I sat down on the curb. I cried for what felt like hours until I finally stopped and fell asleep. Popcorn Keegan.
Oh, fucking. That's like That's like triggering to get popcorn called on for reading.
Your
You know
heart
what's
rate
even
goes
more
up.
triggering? Someone reading your One Direction fanfiction from middle school.
I wake up in a room. Well, this room to be exact.
Oh, I need to see the room.
Oh yeah, because
Whoa.
Fancy modern bedroom.
It's literally
supposed
just a
to be
gray
a
wall with a
picture.
white bed.
it was supposed to be a picture. Oh, and so it pops up on Bing because I had a Microsoft an HP laptop. Anyways,
It
that's
was
so bad.
It was like my dream. Okay, work on your grammar, bitch.
Dude, I know.
She's like 10.
No, there was no Grammarly. It was like my dream room, the one I've always wanted. Everything is exactly where I would place it too. I thought as I got up. That's the sentence.
That's so bad. I also did not proofread any of this.
Right.
It's like that's a work of art. That's weird. And how did I get here? Where am I? I started to walk down the hall, but this place was like a maze. And not like the little kitty kind you get at Nando's. Who the hell are you and what are you doing in our house? With
Hella
5
censored, by the way.
exclamation. Yeah, hella censored and 5 exclamation marks.
That's why they
This
did.
is my favorite sentence right here.
He yelled running towards me. He had brown curls.
No,
No
you said
punctuation.
it with punctuation. What it reads as, he yelled running towards me, he had brown curls.
Maybe that's the panicked fear.
Should I read it without punctuation?
That's so girlhood, though. It's like you're being yelled at and attacked. It's like, but he's kind of fine. Like, stop. Why is he kind of hot?
Guys, that's so embarrassing.
Should I read it with or without punctuation?
I say with that. Read it as it's written. That's what I did.
I started to back up fast until I hit the island and fell, and I started scrambling away. He was very fast for a human. I said, "What are you doing here?" He said, getting closer to my face.
He was fast for a human.
Is he a vampire?
Wait, no, you have to popcorn me.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Popcorn Rachel.
I said, what are you doing here? Exclamation point, exclamation point. He said, getting closer to my face. He had a hard face with a hard face. This man's hard in the face. He had a hard face with black eyes. I started to cry. I don't know. I just woke up here. I said in a tiny voice. I'm just so little and tiny. Before he could say something else, someone came down. They what? Harry, who are you yelling? Oh my god, Harry, what did you do? He said, running to me.
Oh my god, I can't
I
read
backed
this anymore.
away from them. Wait, let's finish this paragraph.
Okay.
No, we're reading.
Wait, no, except I found her on the side of the road.
We gotta keep reading. I am so intrigued.
Never back down, never what? I backed away with me facing them quickly. He looked at me with icy blue eyes. Hey, spelled wrong. H-A-Y. No need to be afraid.
Wait, where does it?
No need to be afraid, he said with a soft voice while holding out his hand for me to take.
Sydney, I am a creative writing minor. This is the best story I have read all semester.
We're almost there. We're almost done. Popcorn Keegan.
I hesitantly took it as he pulled me up. I found it on the side of the road last night. CP. Looked like she said she'd been crying. And there you go, making her cry again. He said to who I guess is Harry. Well,
Bitch, you knew he was Harry.
I think she's it. I think it's a great Harry impression, first of all.
It is.
The other one said, which one is this, do you think, like Niall or like Louis?
We'll have to talk later.
He growled. Harry growled.
That's very
we
common.
have to talk later.
No,
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Dude,
but I just can't believe you used it.
It was peak writing.
Yeah.
I read Ho novels.
And his brow,
I know
his
this.
brow furrowed. His eyes like
darkened.
Darkened.
His eyes darkened.
Walking away. Oh, that answers your question.
Oh my gosh.
That's why they're in the first two in the picture.
We'll have to talk later, Harry growled, walking away. I'm Louis, and that's Harry that walked away, he said, pointing to himself and towards the stairs. Don't worry, I won't let him hurt you. What's your name, love? Louis asked. I'm Annabelle, but people call me Bella, I said hesitantly.
She spelled hesitantly 2 different times.
You gotta read this part.
2 different times. Okay.
Popcorn Rachel.
Okay, so please, this is the author's note, by the way. Okay, so please heart, comment, follow, all of that good stuff. And Bella isn't from Twilight. I mean, I'm not referring to Twilight. I'm sorry to say, but I really don't like Twilight. So please don't hate me though. Bye.
Dude, I was such
Pick
a
me.
fucking
Pick me.
No, I read the bio a little bit earlier and I did not say anything because it's so pick me.
Oh, what is
and
it?
No. It's so
Okay, bitch.
Okay, fine.
Also, we should wrap this up soon. I hate that we're...
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
we had Twilight's biggest fucking fan here.
That's what I was thinking about earlier.
The question has been answered. No, we would have not been friends.
Oh
It's
my god.
confirmed now.
I will give my intro.
Okay.
It's bad. It says, it's Haii. Hi. My name is Annabelle, but you can call me Bella. I like food, singing, One Direction, drawing, ... This is completely not true anymore. I hate The Wanted, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, and dumb arses. It's what I said.
Were you trying to be British? Like, were you?
I was trying to be Irish.
Cosplaying British. Oh, you're Irish.
The Marces.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Marces.
So you were truly pick me. I was always diehard Taylor Swift.
I did not like
see
Taylor
now
Swift.
now you've excluded both of us. We wouldn't have been friends.
Yeah.
This episode's just titled "We Would Not Have Been Friends." What's the rest of your bio though?
I don't even want it. It's so bad. How do I get to it?
We are getting to know you as a person right now. So.
Then after I said, send me all the hate you want. I don't really care, so yeah.
That's cunt.
Also,
Yeah, it was so
Dumb arses
picky.
and send me all the hate you want. Did you ever get hate? Like, was
No.
that? Do you think you added that after like one singular "this isn't good" message? Like, God forbid someone like Taylor Swift or was it what was the one?
The Wanted.
The Wanted. What was up with
don't
the
know what
beef
that
that
is.
people used to pit them in one direction against each other, despite the fact that they were not at all similar.
Yeah, I don't
Besides just being
know.
boy bands.
what is the
don't
one?
even
They were like
remember.
a European boy band, but they were like they
were-
did I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.
Oh, that
The
song
sun
slays.
goes- Yeah, well,
And I
somebody doesn't
love
think
that
so.
song. I would listen to that song all the time.
You fake bitch.
I'm glad you're different. Is it bad to objectify celebrities, no matter what gender they are, because they're in the spotlight and already facing a large amount of objectification?
Okay, so they're a public figure, right? They have different standards of that. However, Brittany Broski talks about this because people are like, you shouldn't objectify men, but talk about like women. You know, she's like, shut the fuck up. So that's basically her response. I think unless you are making someone's life detrimental with how much you are objectifying them, which they usually don't see it, is the thing. But anyway, I think if you are affecting someone's life, that is when it is too far. If you are making them feel weird about themselves and like their appearance and stuff like that. But us over here saying that Josh Hutcherson makes us want to foam at the mouth, I don't think that's really.
Okay.
If someone said that about me,
'Cause
you know what? Hell yeah.
I
If
know-
you say I make you foam in the mouth, hell yeah.
Because
Go
I
off,
know
Rubies.
that Bruno Mars and like Dylan O'Brien would spit on me and I'd be like, more water, please.
Yes. My jaw's unhinged, ready to catch it.
But I'm like, I love them because they're charismatic and sweet and kind. And Bruno Mars doesn't write songs about getting bitches, but he writes songs that will get him bitches.
There's comments on like female celebrities. I have seen comments recently on TikToks of someone commenting, "I was edging to this video." That too far. Hey, too far. So that's
not true.
Okay, so
I don't give a. That makes you feel so weird though that people are saying not only comfortable enough to say they masturbate to your body, but to say it to you. So that's what I feel like. There's a line at some point, and a lot of times, I don't know. There's definitely a line. I feel like there's things you should never say to another human being.
I feel like if you're saying like, oh, I would go feral or like I'm foaming at the mouth, you're obviously not literally going feral or foaming at the mouth, but
That's
you're
true.
being goofy. You're more of like, you're making fun of yourself in your reaction to this person.
Yeah. So I do feel like there is a line. I don't feel like we've crossed it, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, if we like pulled up a random celebrity with like 100K and was like, oh man, his arms are like, oh, yeah, like that's fucking weird, honestly. Yeah.
I just love so many men.
Yeah. But not
But
the
none
ones
of them are in my life, and none of them want to be a part of my life.
and they're gay.
Anyways, thank you
I
so
like-
much for listening.
Even if you've written fan fiction, we still love you. Maybe. It depends how bad it is, honestly.
Thank you so much for listening. I know that this one was a little crazy, but it's just going to get even better with time, and I hope you like our new setup. Please follow us on all our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, all the Spotify platforms, YouTube. Bye!